Good evening, folks. Out here on the porch again today. Absolutely beautiful Sunday. Spent at the pool with the wife and the grandkids. Just wanting to make a little video this evening. This evening I'm smoking this bull moose, big boy, 6x60 bull moose Maduro. It's a Habano blend Maduro wrapper. Kind of a dark coffee, red pepper, kind of sweet a little bit, but in an earthy way. Medium to full body. That's a big joker. I think that this is the smaller one. I think they make a 770, but pretty big. But anyway, I'm smoking it tonight with a this Old Forester Blue Label single barrel proof, barrel strength. This one's 129.6 proof. It's hot. I think I'm done buying those. They were hard to find. They were pretty good, but the last couple of years they've been just kind of hot, in my opinion. And I'm not afraid of barrel proof stuff, but they're just kind of not that good. So I got one more in there. I'm gonna try. If that's not any better, I think I'm done with those unless I see something bad. I'm not the only one. I've seen folks on doing reviews saying the same thing. So I don't know. I've also got the single barrel rye, the green label. What I really like to find is a black label. It's a little lower proof, but I've never even seen one. So we'll see. Someday I'll come across it. Anyway, it's the second time I'm going through this video. My phone stopped because it said it was full. Storage was full. But anyway, I'm out here tonight. I was watching a video today about a fella talking about how if you're best friends with your wife, she'll lose respect for you. Maybe when you're dating, I don't know. I don't remember that far back. I'll be honest with you. But this month we've been married. 2 weeks ago was our 33rd anniversary, and this year we've been together 40 years. Um, and I have a best friend, a fella I'm friends with, Eddie. I've talked about him before, but my wife's my best friend. We do everything together. We hang out together. We have a good time together. Um, I don't know anybody else I'd rather spend time with. And honestly, at this age, if you're not best friends with your wife, you probably are going to have problems because people don't. It's good. My friend Eddie lives an hour from me, an hour, so it's not like I can go hang out with him on any night or do. We do a lot of stuff together, but it's just far, and I just don't know how you're gonna the person you live with and that you have that you have health issues and you're gonna they're gonna have to take care of you. You're gonna take care of them. It's just ridiculous to sit there and make a whole YouTube video um, about how you're some kind of simp if your wife's your friend. That's just stupid. I'm sorry. I don't buy into that. Um, at least later on, I don't know. Maybe when you're first dating and things like that, so the woman doesn't want to be your best friend. I could see that, but at this point in your life, you need to get over that. And and if you don't, you're kind of immature. Just my opinion. But I can tell you, we're happily married. I can't think of anything that I would like different. So it's working for me. Again, all these videos, I can tell you, I don't know. I'm no expert in marriage. I'm not a counselor, but I can tell you what works for me. And this is working for me and her. I don't get all the hate. And I get it. There's a lot of people that are, unhappy with marriage and they've put themselves in some bad situations. or they ended up in bad situations. It may not have been their fault. I don't know, but there's just so much anti-marriage talk on in society today in general, and I don't get it. And if you choose wisely, choose you a good woman, you're gonna be all right. I promise you. I promise you. The problem is we don't choose the right woman a lot of times, and in the moment it seems like it, but let's be honest. She does that thing that you really like, so you make excuses for those bad habits she has and those traits you don't like. You think, well, that'll be all right. She does that thing. Well, that thing isn't going to last 33, 40 years, I promise you. You need more than that thing. That could be part of it, but that can't be all of it. Trust me. Um, we have a lot of good times together. I'll just put it that way. A lot. Um, but if that's all there was, this wouldn't work. This wouldn't work. Um, you need a relationship outside of the bedroom, because that takes let's be honest, uh, this much time of your day. What are you gonna do with the rest of it? Especially if you're retired. You got all day to hang out. You're gonna sit there and look at each other the rest of the day. No, you're gonna have to have somebody that you enjoy spending time with. You enjoy going. You go to the beach, go to the on a hike, go on a walk, go to the store, go to lunch, whatever it is that you like to do. Could be anything, but you're gonna have to have somebody that you enjoy spending time with, aka a best friend. Um, One day you start getting this age, shit starts falling apart. Friday, I got home from work. Somebody at work was giving away watermelons. They got this giant ass watermelon, the biggest friggin' watermelon I've ever seen. I put it in the car, came home. My grandsons were out there with my wife. So I'm turning on the blue lights on the unmarked car I got, let them see that. I get out. I go, oh, let me show you this watermelon. It's huge. And they're like, oh gosh, look at that, Papa. Go to pick the damn thing up, wrench my back. Wrench my back. Crazy. I mean, all the things you do in life, all the things I've done in my career, working out, exercising, wrench your back picking up a watermelon. But that's the shit that happens to you when you're 56 years old. That being said, you never know when that shoe's going to drop, and you're going to need her, or she's going to need you to take care of each other. And if all you got is that fun thing that she does in the bedroom, that's going to fall apart quick. It really is. And you need more than that. You need a relationship. You need love. You need friendship. And at some point, they'll be doing I tore my bicep a couple of years ago, changing a tire. Nothing fun. Another thing that's stupid. You think you'd have some cool story to go with it. No, I was changing the tire on my truck, tore my bicep, had to have the surgery. Um, she was a lot of help. She was a lot of help. Um, when you're one armed, you don't realize how hard, difficult things are. Things are. So, uh, I say all that to say is that don't buy into this crap you see on TV. You know, I watch some of that stuff because I try to make myself the best I can be in all things. I watch cigar content. I watch whiskey content. I watch relationship stuff. I watch tactics. There's some good folks on here that talk about tactics, and not some guy that never really done anything. I'm talking about retired law enforcement or military, things like that really have some experience and put out some good content. But I watch this stuff to make myself better. I don't, and so when you're watching these things, sometimes you got to consider the source of it. Is it somebody who's, you know, has not had a successful relationship, or they're bitter about something that happened in their life, so that all marriage is bad. I'm not saying everybody needs to get married. It's not for everybody, and I don't have a problem with that. But I don't understand the hate. I really don't. I don't understand all the ire towards marriage or towards being friends with your wife. I'm sorry, that to me that is a requirement for a happy marriage and a good relationship. Um, I just hope people understand that because I guess a lot of people watching this are either you are married or you're divorced and you're not gonna get married. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the platform for this, but I just want to say that don't buy into that. Really don't. And some of this, I'm hoping that someday I don't have a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewers or anything like that. I'm hoping to build it, but if I don't, this is going to be here for my kids to see, and I want them to watch it. And I've had some of these conversations with them, but I'm hoping this will help them understand some of my thoughts on life and things, how I see it. I don't know everything, but I've seen a few things. But I'm definitely not beyond learning. But I just wanted to share, and this is a way to keep it for them to see someday. I don't even know if they follow me. I have no idea. I've never even talked to them about this channel. But one day I want them to find it and see it and go, you know what? Either look at it and go, Dad's a moron, but it was fun to watch, or I appreciate that stuff. I do try to talk to them about some stuff, but kids, they know everything. They don't listen to you. But anyway, um, guys, just understand that these folks on YouTube, there's some good folks on there, but there's a lot of nutty people that just talk crazy and just say things for views and clicks. And there's a lot of disheartened men and people in a bad spot that, if there's somebody saying misery loves company, you know, so they're going to sit there and go, yeah, women suck. Women are this, women are that. And granted, some of them are, no doubt, but definitely not all of them. And if you choose wisely, I always say, think of that Indiana Jones when they're down there looking at the chalices and the knight is in there. If you've seen that, and he's telling them choose wisely. So the one guy drinks the fancy cup and he dies, and the Knight's Templar Knight goes, he did not choose wisely, tells Indiana Jones. So he picks the old raggedy cup, of course, and it's fine. But I'm telling you, choose wisely. Choose wisely. Pick you a good woman. Pick you somebody who's gonna you can get along with for the long haul. Because I'm telling you, 33 years or 40 years is a long freaking time to be with somebody if you're not happy. Um, and I guess if I was in that situation, I'd be angry and making videos about that too, I suppose. But it doesn't have to be that way. Anyway, this thing here is pretty good, but you need to like a full-bodied cigar. And really, I've touched it up once, but I'm a little bit anal about that. But it's actually burning pretty good. A lot of smoke hasn't gone out on me, even when I had to reset the camera. So give it a try. These Bull Moose, Maduro. I guess there's other ones, but this is the Maduro. Give it a try. Pretty good if you want a fat daddy cigar. Y'all have a good evening and a good week, and I'm hope to see you on Thursday. Y'all have a good evening and stay safe.